Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I, Mr. Yogesh, Faculty of Mathematics, and I am here to put excitement back into the education. In this lecture, we are going to discuss Standard 10th most likely questions provided by Maharashtra State Board as a question bank. Within it, the chapter first, we have a linear equations in two variables. We are going to discuss first of all 1 mark question that are asked is in the question first as a MCQ and question first B as a 1 mark solving. Look at once the question first A MCQ. To draw the graph of 4x plus 5y is equals to 19. If x is equals to 1 is taken, then what will be the value of y? So that here at start we have given the linear equation in two variable is of the form 4x plus we have a 5y that is equals to a 19. So once we replace now x by the given value as a 1, so that we are getting 4 into 1 plus 5y that is equals to a 19. Now 4 ones are 4 plus 5y that is equals to we have a 19. Once we shift 4 from RHS to LHS to RHS, we are getting 5y to be equals to 19 plus 4 becomes now the minus 4. 19 minus 4 we have a 15, so that now we have 5y to be equals to a 15. Once we shift the 5 from LHS to RHS, because here we have to evaluate the value of y once the x is 1. So that we are getting y to be equals to 15 divided by 5. 5 3s are we have a 15, so y value is 3. So when x is equals to 1, the y value is 3 for the given equation, so that our correct choice code is B as a 3. So how to write the answer? So our answer is of the form choice code is B and we have a answer as a 3. Look at the second question. For the equations with variables x and y, if dx is equals to 26, dy equals to minus of 39 and d equals to 13, then x is equals to. Now look at once we have here dx, dy and d value, that means we have to solve the linear equation in two variable by using the Cramer's rule. So as per the Cramer's rule, to find the value of x, we have the formulation dx divided by d, and to find the value of y, we have dy divided by d. So once here we have given the value of dx is 26 and d is 13, and we have to evaluate for x, so that x to be equals to, as per by Cramer's rule, dx divided by d. Dx is 26, d is 13. We well known 13 2s are we have a 26, so the value of x is 2. Same question will arrive for finding the value of, let it be a y. So what shall we have to do? So y to be equals to now, as per the Cramer's rule, dy divided by d. Value of dy we have given minus of 39 and value of d we have given a 13. So minus 39 divided by 13 plus minus becomes here minus 13 3s are 39. So the value of y is minus of 3. Here we have to evaluate the value of x. So value of x we have a 2. So our correct choice code is E. So that we are writing the answer. Choice code is A and answer is 2. Now look at the third sub question. Which of the following is linear equation in two variable? So first of all, try to understand what is mean by exactly the linear equation in two variable. So the name itself indicates linear means each and every variable having its own degree as a 1. And in two variable means there are strictly a two variable like a and b, x and y, p and q, l and m, like that way. So look at once the general form of linear equation in two variable. Once we have x and y be the variable, ax plus by that is equals to c. For all a comma b comma c here must belongs to the sets of real number, and provided that one more condition, a never be equals to 0 and simultaneously b never be equals to a 0. So look at the equations whatever we have given. Look at the choice code A, we have it is of the form x divided by 3 plus 5 divided by y that is equals to a 6. Once we cross multiply over LHS, we are getting xy plus 5 3s are 15 divided by 3 times y that is equals to 6. So once we shift now the 3y from LHS to RHS, it is a divisor. After all shifting it will become a multiplier. multiply to whom? Multiply to 6. So that xy plus 15, that is equals to, we have 6 into 3y. So the xy plus 15, that is equals to, we are getting 6 3 is 18 times y. Look at the degree of each variable. Here y degree is not given, means we have a 1. But what about the first term? We have a xy. So the degree of that term, we have a 1 plus 1, actually the 2. So that's why first equation is not the linear equation in 2 variable. Now look at the next one. Highest degree of the variable x is 2. So it is not the linear equation in 2 variable. Look at the option C. We are writing C to be equals to, we have given x plus 2y, that is equals to 5 minus 3y. So once we shift the minus of 3y from RHS to LHS, our target is to collect all variables towards one direction and ultimately constants towards other direction. So here we decided to collect all variables towards left hand side. That's why we are shifting minus of 3y from RHS to LHS. So that we are getting here x plus 2y as it is. Now minus 3y, after all shifting, plus 3y, that is equals to 5 as it is. Now 2y and the 3y are the like terms, they are easily added, easily subtracted. Here we have the addition. So x plus, we are having 2 plus 3 becomes 5, y as it is, that is equals to a 5. Now it is a linear equation in 2 variable. Why? Because there are 2 variables, we have x and y be the variable, and whose highest degree we have 1 and 1. So it is a linear equation in 2 variable. Now our choice code C is the correct choice code. Look at the option D. In that we have given 3x square plus y. Highest degree of variable x is 2. So it is not the linear equation in 2 variable. Look at the fourth MCQ we have. Which of the following is not the solution of 3x plus 6y, that is equals to 12? First of all, try to understand the question carefully. We have given which of the following is not the solution. So what is mean by solution of linear equation in 2 variable? Once the values of x and y that should satisfies the given equation. What is mean by satisfies? Once we are replacing x and y from the given equation, that means the LHS of the given equation, and once we simplify it, and once we are getting LHS to be equals to the RHS, then we can say that given values of x and y should satisfy the equation. Now look ahead, we have given here the equation of the kind 3x plus 6y, that is equals to 12. First point we have minus 4 comma 4, that means x is minus 4 and y is 4. So let's try to replace x by minus of 4 and y by 4 from LHS of the given equation. LHS of the given equation is, we have 3x plus 6y. Try to replace now x by minus 4 and y by 4. So that we are getting 4 3s are 12 plus minus minus 12 plus 6 4s are 24 minus 12 plus 24 is 12. So that once after all simplifying the LHS, we are getting definitely the RHS. So we can say that minus 4 comma 4 is a solution of given linear equation in 2 variable. Now look at after the second option, we have 0 comma 2, that means x is 0 and y is 2. So try to put for now x is equals to 0 and y equals to 2. So that LHS of the form now, we are getting 3 into 0 plus 6 into 2. So 3 into 0 is 0, 6 2s are, we have a 12, 0 plus 12, after all simplifying LHS, we are getting exactly a 12. So that after all simplifying the LHS, once it is equals to exactly RHS we have 12 here. So that we can say here 0 comma 2 is the solution of given linear equation in 2 variable. Now look at after the third option, we have given 8 comma minus 2, x value is 8, y is minus 2. So let us try to put for now x is equals to 8 and y equals to minus of 2. So that LHS is of the form, we have 3 into 8 plus, we have a 6 into minus of 2. So that we are getting 8 3s are 24 plus minus minus 6 2s are 12. 24 minus 12 is 12. So that which is exactly equals to the RHS. So we can say that here 8 comma minus of 2 is the solution of given linear equation in 2 variable. Now let's try to check for the last point. That is the last option, we have 3 comma 1. So let us try to put for now x is equals to 3 and y equals to 1, so that we are getting LHS of the form 3 into 3 plus we have 6 into 1. 3 3s are 9, 6 1s are 6, 9 plus 6 is 15, that is not equals to the RHS. Therefore we can say is 3, 1 is not the solution of given linear equation in two variables. So our correct choice code is D. 3, 1 is not the solution of 3x plus 6y, that is equals to a 12. Look at the question number 5. Determinant of 3, 5, 2x is equal to 2, therefore x is equals to. So here we have to evaluate the value of variable x such that we have given 2 by 2 determinant the value, that is 2. So we have determinant of the form 3, 5, 2x, and whose value we have given it as a 2. So how to solve the determinant? Be focused. First, principal diagonal elements are multiplication. That means we are having 3 into x. Middle sign is strictly minus. Then other diagonal elements are multiplication. That means we are having 2 into 5. That is equals to value we have given a2. Now 3 into x becomes 3x. 2 5s are we have a 10. That is equals to a2. Now once we shift the minus of 10 from LHS to RHS, so that we are getting value of 3x to be equals to 2 plus 10. Now 2 plus 10 is 12, so that we are having 3x is equals to 12. Our target is to evaluate the value of x, not the 3x. So try to shift that 3 from LHS to RHS. X to be equals to 12 divided by 3, we have a 4. So the value of x is 4. So our correct choice code is B as a 4. Look at the sixth MCQ. For the equations 5x plus 3y plus 11 equals to 0 and 2x plus 4y equals to minus 10, find D. Now we have given the linear equation in two variable. That means we can say now the two equations together we have given means the simultaneous linear equation in two variable. First equation of the form 5x plus 3y plus 11 equals to 0. Try to convert it is in terms of general form of linear equation in two variable. That is ax plus by, that is equals to ac. That means we required a constant towards RHS and variable towards LHS. So our target is to shift here 11 from LHS to RHS. So positive 11 becomes now 0 minus 11 as a minus of 11. That is our equation number 1. And second equation of the form 2x plus 4y, that is equals to minus of 10. Called it as equation number 2. Now to evaluate the value of D. So as per the Cramer's rule, what is the value of D? D becomes the determinant of coefficients of xy from equation 1 and 2. So that value of D we have is of the form determinant of. Now which are the coefficients of x and y from equation 1 and equation 2? I will circle out them like 5, 3, 2 and 4. So try to write the elements of the determinant are of the form 5, 3, 2 and 4. So now we have to evaluate the value of D means try to simplify this determinant. How to simplify? First diagonal elements are multiplication. 5 4s are we have a 20 minus of other diagonal elements are multiplication. 3 2s are 6. Now 20 minus 6 we have a 14. So that value of D for the given simultaneous linear equation in two variable we have a 14. So our correct choice code is A as a 14. Look at the 7th sub question. We have if 49x minus 57y equals to 172 and 57x minus of 49y, that is equals to 252, then x plus y is equals to. I am writing given simultaneous linear equations in two variable one after other, like 49x minus 57y, that is equals to we have 172. Try to call this as a equation number 1. Look at the second equation. We have given 57x minus of 49y, that is equals to 252. Called it as now the equation number 2. Check the coefficients of variable x and y from both equations that are interchanged. 49 be the coefficient of variable x in case of equation 1, while 49 be the coefficient of variable y from equation 2. And same thing about the 57. So once the coefficients are interchanged, what shall we have to do? To find the value of x and y, we are going to first of all add the given equation, so that whatever be the equation we are getting, let's call it as equation number 3. Once we subtract both equations, we are getting the other equation, called it as equation number 4, and try to simplify now equation 3 and 4 simultaneously. Hence, that means we are converting the given simultaneous linear equations in two variable in terms of the least form. And once we are going to add up or subtract the equation 3 and 4, we have easily the values of x and y. So now our target is to evaluate the x plus y. Once the middle sign is minus, so once we subtract the equations, then and then we are getting the values of x plus y are of the form. Now, once we are going to just subtract equation 1 from equation 2, that means we are doing here equation 2 minus of 1. What will happen? I am writing 57 minus of 49, we have 8x. Now minus 49 minus minus plus 57, we have a plus 8y, and that is equals to 252 minus of 172, we are getting positive 80. Now look at the coefficients of variable x and y as well as the constant. All are divisible by 8. So try to divide throughout equation by 8. We are getting the values of x plus y, that is equals to 8 tens are we have 80. So the value of x plus y is 10. So the correct choice code is C as a 10. Look at the question number 8. We have the solution of the equation 2x minus y equals to 2 is. Now once solution means we have to evaluate the values of x and y that should satisfy the given equation. What is mean by the word satisfies? Once we replace x and y from the LHS of the equation, and after all simplifying, once we get exactly equals to the RHS, hence the values of x and y should satisfy the given equation, means the given values of x and y are the solution of given linear equation in two variable. So that we have the equation of the form 2x minus y, that is equals to a2. Now look at the choice code A. We have the value of x is 2 and y is 2. So let us try to put x is equals to 2 and y equals to 2 in LHS of the given equation. So the LHS of the given equation is of the form 2x minus y. We are replacing x by 2 and y by 2. So 2 2s are 4 minus 2, we are getting 2, that is equals to exactly the RHS. So that we are writing, after all simplifying the LHS, we have a 2 and that is equals to exactly the RHS. That means we can say 2 comma 2 is the solution of given linear equation in two variable. Let's try for the choice code B. We have x is 5 and y is 2. So once we replace x by 5 and y by 2 from the LHS of the given equation, we are getting 2 into 5 minus of we have a 2. So that 5 2s are 10 minus 2, we have a 8. So after all replacing x by 5 and y by 2, we are getting 8, that is not equals to our RHS as a 2. So that we can say 5 comma 2 is not the solution of given linear equation in two variable. Now let's take for the next point whether it should satisfy the given equation or not. We have the choice code C. In it x is 2 and y is equals to we have a 5. So let's try to replace now x by 2 and y by 5 from the LHS of the given equation. So 2 into 2 minus of 5, 2 2s are 4, 4 minus 5, we have a minus 1. So after all simplifying the LHS, we have a minus of 1, that is not equals to 2 means our RHS. So that we can say 2 comma 5 is not a solution of given linear equation in two variable. Now let's take for the choice code D. We have x is equals to 5 and y equals to 5. Let's try to replace now x by 5 and y by 5 from LHS of the given equation. We have it is of the form 2x minus of y. So x becomes 5, 5 2s are we have a 10 minus y is 5, we have a 5, 10 minus 5 is 5. So after all simplifying the LHS, we have a 5 which is not equal to a 2 means our RHS. So that we can say 5 comma 5 is not a solution of given linear equation in two variable. So which is the solution of given linear equation in two variable? That is 2 comma 2. So our choice code A is the correct choice code, that is 2 comma 2. Look at the question number 9. We have given the solution of the equation x minus y, that is equals to 10, and x plus y that is equals to 70 is. So that we have given here the two equations are of the form x minus y that is equals to 10 and x plus y that is equals to 70. We may call them as a simultaneous linear equations in two variable. Let us call that first equation as a equation number 1 and second equation as a equation number 2. So here we have to evaluate the solution, means the values of x and y. So to find the values of x and y, once the y coefficients are -1 and the +1, so that once we add up, unlike sign conventions we are having for the variable y, so once we add up the equation 1 and 2, so that y can be eliminated. So I am writing here equation 1 plus equation 2, we are getting x plus x is 2x, while minus y plus y gives us the 0y, means y cancelled out or eliminated over here, and a 70 plus 10 we have the 80. To evaluate the value of x, now once we shift 2 from LHS to RHS, now 2x is equals to 80 is the linear equation in one variable, because we have only one variable, that is x. So once we shift the 2, multiplier becomes divisor, 80 divided by 2 we have a 40. So the value of x here we are getting 40. Now to evaluate the value of y, what shall we have to do? Let's try to replace x by 40 from either equation 1 or 2. Then we are getting the value of y. So I am choosing here equation 2. So from equation 2, because in case of equation 2, y variable is the positive. Addition is easy as compared to the subtraction. So that we are choosing the equation number 2 here. X plus y that is equals to we have a 70. Value of x is 40. So 40 plus y that is equals to we have a 70. Now to evaluate the value of variable y, once we shift the 40 from LHS to RHS, we are getting y to be equals to 70 minus 40 that is equals to we have a 30. So the value of x is 40 and y is we have a 30. So the solution is of the form x comma y that is equals to we have a 40 comma 30. Look at the choice code. Choice code A is the correct choice code, 40 comma 30. Value of x is 40 and y is 30. Look at the MCQ number 10. We have find the value of dx for the equations 4x plus 3y equals to 19 and 4x minus 3y equals to minus of 11. So that we have given simultaneous linear equations in two variable are of the form 4x plus 3y that is equals to 19 and 4x minus of 3y that is equals to minus of 11. Now to evaluate the value of dx, that means ultimately we have to use the Cramer's rule to solve the given simultaneous linear equations in two variable. So let us try to write firstly the value of d. D means the determinant of coefficients of x and y from equation 1 and equation 2. So which are the coefficients of x and y from equation 1? We have 4 and 3. So first row becomes 4 and 3. Now which are the coefficients of variable x and y from the other equation? We have 4. Which sign conventions we have to take? That is minus of 3. So the second row of the given determinant we have 4 and minus 3. But here we have to evaluate for the dx. Now how to write the elements under determinant of dx? As per the Cramer's rule, we have to replace now variables, coefficients of variable x by the constants 19 and minus of 11. So the first column we have under dx, that is 19 and minus of 11. But what about the next second column of dx? So the coefficients of variable y remains unchanged. That means we are having 3 and minus 3 be the second column. Try to simplify now the 2 by 2 determinant. 19 into minus of 3. First diagonal elements are multiplication. I am writing 19 into minus of 3. Middle sign is strictly minus. And the other diagonal elements are multiplication. We have minus of 11 into 3. So that we are getting dx to be equals to 19 3s are we have a 57 plus minus minus of 57 we are getting. Now 11 3s are 33 plus minus we have a minus. So minus of minus 33. So minus of minus becomes plus. Minus of 57 plus 33 we are getting minus of 24. So the value of dx here we have minus of 24. Let's check the choice codes. We have choice code C be the correct choice code, that is minus of 24. Now we are going to discuss 1 mark questions. Ask is in the question first B. We have first question, state with reason whether the equation 3x square minus of 7y is equal to 13 is a linear equation with two variables or not. So that we have given the equation of the form 3x square minus of 7y that is equals to 13. So that there are the two variables, no doubt, x and y are the variables. Let's take the degree of each variable now. So I am writing degree means the highest power of the variable. So degree of variable x we have, that is 2, and a degree of variable y, that is we have a not given means a 1. So once here degree of variable x is 2, it is not a linear equation in two variable. For a linear equation in two variable, we have the general form ax plus by equals to c. For all a comma b comma c belongs to the sets of real number, a is not equal to 0 and b is not equal to 0. So that once the each variables are degree, we have a 1 and 1 only, then we can say that given equation is the linear equation. Once it has a two variables, then it is linear equation in two variable. So here there are two variables, no doubt, but once the degree of variable x becomes a 2, that's why it is not a linear equation in two variable, because I am writing the reason, because we are having here degree of variable x is a 2. Look at the next question. Question second we have, show the condition using variable x and y, two numbers differ by 3. That means the difference between two numbers we have given a 3. So let us assume that now that two numbers are, we have given the variables already x and y. So that we are assuming that two numbers are x and y. So difference between those two numbers we have given 3. They are differ by 3. That means we can write the condition now x minus y is equal to a 3. That means here we are getting the linear equation in two variable, because given equation contains two variable x and y, and both variables are having their highest degree becomes 1 and 1. Not given means the 1 and 1. So it is a linear equation in two variable. So our answer is x minus y, that is equals to a 3. Look at the third question we are having. It is of the form, for the equation 4x plus 5y that is equals to 20, find y when x is 0. So here we have given the x value is 0 and we have to evaluate the y for the given linear equation in two variable. 4x plus 5y that is equals to, we have a 20. Now whatever be the value of x we have given, we have to replace x by that value as a 0 here. So that 4 into 0 plus 5y that is equals to, we have a 20. Now 4 into 0 gives us a 0 plus 5y that is equals to, we have a 20. So 0 plus 5y means we have here 5y that is equals to 20. We have to evaluate the value of y alone, not the 5y. So 5 is the multiplier. Try to shift the 5 from LHS to RHS, so that we are getting value of y is 20. Multiplier 5 becomes divisor after all shifting. So 20 divided by 5, we have the value of y is 4. So that is our answer. Once the value of x is equals to 0, then the value of y equals to 4 for the given linear equation in two variable. Now look at the question number 4. Write any two solutions of the equation x plus y is equal to 7. So that we have given x plus y that is equals to 7. So it is a linear equation in two variable. Once we consider only one linear equation in one variable, so that it has infinitely many solutions, we have to write any two here. So look once carefully. Once we assumed that value of x is 0 and y is 7, then 0 plus 7 equals to, we have a 7. So one solution we have x comma y, that to be equals to x value is 0, y value is 7. Now you may replace x by 7, y by 0. So 7 plus 0, our target is to find the addition of two numbers that is equals to the 7. So 7 plus 0 is equals to, we have a 7. So here we have the other solution, that is x value is 7 and y value is 0. Now you might consider that value of x is 1. So 1 plus something that will gives us a 7. That means definitely we well known 1 plus 6 that is equals to a 7. So the value of x is 1 and value of y is a 6. So we have 1 comma 6 be the solution of given linear equation in two variable. You might consider now x is 6 and y is 1. 6 plus 1 is definitely 7. So the other solution we have, that is x comma y, that is equals to, we have 6 comma 1. Now suppose we consider the value of x becomes the negative value. Like that way I am having x is minus of 2. So minus 2 plus something that will gives us a 7. That means definitely we well known minus 2 plus 9 is equals to the 7. So the values of x comma y, that is equals to, we are having here x is minus 2 and y is 9. So minus 2 comma 9 be the solution of given linear equation in two variable. That means once we have given a single linear equation in two variable, it has infinitely many solutions. So among the given solution, you may have any two solutions over here, or you may choose your own value of x, try to evaluate for y, such that their addition becomes, we have the 7. Keep in mind. So here you may have any two solutions among the given solutions. Look at the question number 5 now. Decide whether 0 comma 2 is the solution of the equation 5x plus 3y equals to 6 or not ultimately. So we have given the linear equation in two variable 5x plus 3y equals to 6. Now how to check whether the given values of x and y are the solution of linear equation in two variable or not. So for that, let us try to consider firstly the LHS of the given linear equation in two variable 5x plus 3y. We have given the point 0 comma 2, that means the value of x is 0 and y is 2. So that let's try to replace value of x by 0 and value of y by 2 from the LHS of given linear equation in two variable. So that we are getting now the LHS is of the form 5 into 0 plus 3 into 2. 5 into 0 is 0, 3 2s are, we have a 6. So after all simplifying the LHS, we have a 0 plus 6 is 6, that is exactly equals to the RHS, that is 6. So that we can say 0 comma 2 is the solution of given linear equation in two variable. Solution of, I am writing the linear equation in two variable 5x plus 3y, that is equals to a 6. Now look at the sixth question we have. Write any two solutions of the equation a minus b equals to minus 3. Now here we have given the linear equation in two variable where variables are a and b. So that I am writing the equation a minus b equals to minus of 3. Now we have only one linear equation in two variable. That means again it has infinitely many solutions. You may choose your own values of a, try to evaluate for b, that is the solution of given linear equation in two variable. So let's I am choosing here value of a is 1. So a minus something that will gives us minus of 3. So that we have 1 minus of 4 is minus 3. So the value of a and b that should satisfies the given equation, that are 1 and 4. That means 1 and 4 is the solution of the given linear equation in two variable. You may choose the other values. Like where I am having other value of a is 0. So 0 minus something that will gives us minus 3. So definitely 0 minus 3 is minus of 3. So the values of a and b here we are having 0 and 3. That means 0 comma 3, that means the a value is 0 and b value is 3 is the solution of given linear equation in two variable. So that here we have the two solutions. You may choose the other few values for practicing purpose. Suppose I am choosing the value of a is 4. So 4 minus something that will gives us minus of 3. Randomly you may have any integer. So 4 minus of 7 that will gives us the minus of 3. So the value of a is here we have a 4 and b is we have a 7. So the solution of given linear equation in two variable we have, that is 4, 7. So you may write any two solutions among the given solution, that is 1, 4, 0, 3, 4, 7, or you may choose a random value of A, try to evaluate for B such that their subtraction becomes the minus of 3. The question number 7, we have if x plus 2y equals to 5 and 2x plus y equals to 7, then find the values of x plus y. Now here we have given the simultaneous linear equations in two variable. First equation is of the form x plus 2y, that is equals to 5, called it as equation number 1. And the second equation is of the form we have 2x plus y, that is equals to a 7, called it as equation number 2. Now look at the coefficients of variable x and y from the both equation. They are interchanged. 1 be the coefficient of variable x in case of equation 1 and 1 be the coefficient of variable y in case of equation 2. While 2 be the coefficient of variable y in case of equation 1 and 2 be the coefficient of variable x in case of equation 2. So that once the coefficients are interchanged, then and the both equations are having the middle sign as a plus and plus. So once we add up the given equation, what we will get? Equation 1 plus equation 2. We have x plus 2x is 3x, while 2y plus y is 3y, that is equals to 7 plus 5, we have a 12. Now look at the coefficients of variable x, variable y and the constant. All are divisible by 3. So try to divide now throughout equation by 3. So that here we are getting, after all dividing throughout equation by 3, we have now 3x divided by 3 becomes x plus 3y divided by 3 becomes y, that is equals to 3 4s are 12. So the value of x plus y is equals to, we have a 4. Look at the question number 8. It is of the form if dx is equals to 24, x is equals to minus 3, then find the value of d. Now once we have, there is a dx, d, dy values, that means to find the values of x and y, we have to use the Cramer's rule. So to find the value of x as per the Cramer's rule, we have the formula dx divided by d, and to find the value of variable y by Cramer's rule, we have the formula dy divided by d. So now here we have the dx value and the x value, we have to evaluate for d. So by Cramer's rule, I am writing by Cramer's rule, we are having to evaluate the value of x, dx divided by d. Try to replace now the known values. Which are the known values? X is minus 3. So x is equals to, we are writing the minus 3. So minus 3 is equals to, value of dx is 24. So 24 divided by d. Now to evaluate the value of variable d, here we have ultimately the linear equation in one variable. D be the variable here. So try to shift the d as well as the minus 3 from RHS to LHS and LHS to RHS. So denominator becomes numerator, numerator becomes denominator. So the value of d is of the form, we are getting 24 divided by minus of 3. Now plus minus is minus, 24 divided by 3, we have a 8. So the value of d equals to, we have minus of 8 here. Look at the question number 9. We have given the cost of the book is 5 rupees more than twice the cost of pen. Show that this using linear equation by taking cost of book is x rupees and the cost of pen is y rupees. Now look ahead, we have given the comparison between cost of book and the cost of pen. Cost of book is compared with the cost of pen. So cost of book we have given x and cost of pen we have given y. Now we have the condition, cost of book is 5 rupees more. That means cost of book is x, that is 5 rupees more. More means we have to add up the 5. In what? Twice the cost of pen. Twice means the 2 times, double to cost of pen. Cost of pen is, we have a y, so that we have the equation is of the form x is equals to 2y plus 5. Now let's try to convert this equation in terms of general form of linear equation in two variable, that is ax plus by, that is equals to ac. That means we have to shift this to y from RHS to LHS. That means our target is to collect all variables towards the LHS and ultimately all constant towards the RHS. That means once we shift the 2y from RHS to LHS, plus 2y becomes minus of 2y, so that we have the linear equation in two variable for the given question is of the form x minus 2y, that is equals to f5. X is the cost of book and y is the cost of pen. Look at the question number 10. We have given if a divided by 4 plus b divided by 3 is equals to 4, write the equation in standard form. Standard form means the general form of linear equation in two variable. So we have here a divided by 4 plus b divided by 3, that is equals to f4. So once there are the rationals over RHS, over LHS actually. So let's try to use the addition of rationals. That means find the addition of rationals from LHS by using cross multiplication. So a into 3 becomes 3a plus 4 into b becomes 4b whole divided by 4 3s are we have a 12, that is equals to f4. Now let us try to shift the 12 from LHS to RHS, so that 3a plus 4b, that is equals to, we have 12 is the divisor, after all shifting it will become a multiplier. So 3a plus 4b, that is equals to 12 fours are, we have a 48. So it is now the standard form of linear equation in two variable where a and b are the variables, 3 be the coefficient of variable a, 4 be the coefficient of variable b, and 48 is the constant. So here we have the standard form of given equation. So here we have all 10 questions from first B, like each of 1 mark. So today we will stop here. During the next lecture we are going to discuss the 2 marks question which are asked is in the question 2A as a activity based and question 2B as a solving question. Thank you.